to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for August the 22nd through September the 2nd. Look, before I go any further, I'm hoping that you will be watching this on Sunday, preferably before 5:30 p.m. because I'm organizing, and of course if you are in New York, I'm organizing a beach cleanup, and I would love it if you would join us. It's so much fun. The kids really get into it. They talk about it. They talk about it at school. They really they're asking questions, and it's a really wonderful example to set for your children, and we have a blast when we do it. So I'll bring the rubber gloves and the trash and recycle bags, and I'll see you on the boardwalk in Coney Island across from Nathan's. So please come if you're in the area, and we'll get a chance to hang out and clean the beach. First of all, thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and there were so many comments. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing and subscribing. If you're new, welcome. I really hope that you stay around and you enjoy the readings and that you'll come back. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I love you guys hanging in there. These are general readings, guys. If you would like a personal reading, you can click on this link right here. You can also check me out on Patreon. It's another way to support me, and I have posts there just for patrons, and there are reward levels. So check it out. You know, it's a way to give back, and that link's right here too. So now, let's go to the astrological report, shall we, for this week. Now, on the 27th, Monday, Mars has been backtracking. It's been in retrograde. And on Monday, it kind of what we call stations direct. It's where Mars has been really slowing down, and it's coming to a halt on Monday. Now, when a planet slows down, and particularly Mars is one of our it's one of our personal planets, what they call a personal planet, because it's closer to the Earth, and actually you can see it in the sky at night. So if you look out up at night, you can see it. I was looking at it last night. So it's close to the moon, and you'll see it's got a red hue, or depending on where you are, it looked a bit yellow from here. Or the pollution in New York City. Anyway, so look up at the sky and you'll be able to see Mars. Now, as it slows down, and particularly when it comes to a stop, the elements and the energy of that planet is enhanced, if you will. It's magnified. So we could be irritated. We might want to lash out at somebody verbally, and some people maybe physically. So it is a really good time to meditate, to kind of think before you react, to understand what's going on so you get it. It's really important to remain calm within the storm. Now, on Tuesday, it starts to move forward. So things are going to pick up for us. I mean, not initially, because it takes a while for Mars to get going. It's a big planet, and it's got to get going in that direction. But now things can go forward because Mercury's out of retrograde, and it's out of its shadow period now. So that's going straight ahead. So I think that this week we'll start to be a little more inspired to get things done. We'll start to feel like things are starting to pick up. Maybe it's been a bit slow over the last few weeks. People go on vacations too in August. And we're getting ready to come up to, Memorial Day. So it's the last holiday, really, before the kids go back to school. So people will be busy preparing for that. And we'll feel like there's a trajectory going forward. So that's all I have to say, really, for the astrological report this week. Of course, the moon does lots of things. It changes signs basically every two and a half days. So there's a lot going on with that, but there's too much. They're little aspects, and it's so temporary, the energies from that. It's unless it's a full moon or a new moon, it's not really worth discussing. Anyway, so let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for August the 22nd through September the 2nd. And the first card up for you, darling, is the High Priestess. Look at her. She is gorgeous. She's like the lady, look, some people call her the old crone. She's like an old witch, you know, but she's the lady of the lake. I don't know if anyone read The Mists of Avalon, but she could put a glamour on and look gorgeous, or she could be like a crouched old lady, you know. She has all this knowledge and power. This is definitely saying that you have, well, darling, you're Pisces, you know. You have all this psychic ability and intuition at your fingertips. You are being gifted that. That's the first thing from this. Now, this is also, these are magical powers that you are possessing this week. Use them wisely, and really be aware of this gift given to you this week. It's very powerful. Really rely on them this week. Don't second guess them, because you are the all-powerful priestess this week. She is channeling through you. So use it wisely, and use it and trust in it. The more you trust in it, the more trustworthy it becomes, definitely this week. And meditate to be guided by her. Now, clarifying it is the star. This really indicates that there's a deep healing going on here this week for you, Pisces. I feel that you require this emotional and psychic healing, and perhaps some of you physical healing. So this is a wonderful energy that's coming in for you. And this is the number 17, and 1 and 7 is 8. It's like the infinity number, and this is the energy that's coming from the star. This is also, look, the star is where your path is illuminated. It's like she comes down, she sprinkles starlight where there was once darkness. So this is telling you that your path, look, your path is going to be shown to you this week. Keep your eyes open. And be attuned to your intuitive and psychic abilities, because that's going to show you the way forward. Now, the next card up for you is the King of Wands, passion, fire. And he kind of, look, this guy wants to be busy. He can lose interest very easily. But he's fun. He's out there. He's networking. He's a wonderful leader when guided spiritually. So the message I get from this, and you've got justice clarifying it, right? This is do everything from a spiritual standpoint. Do everything with the highest interest for everyone. It's not a time to be to get someone back or to be vindictive at anyone, someone that's hurt you. It's definitely not. I'm getting that maybe some of you are kind of, upset with someone and you want to get back at them. This is not the time. This is the justice card. It's about balance. It's about moving forward in balance, doing the right thing for the right reason. And I have a feeling that things are going to go your way if you are doing things for the right reason. And the next card, darling, yes, it's karma. Look at that. Karma is about doing the right things for the right reason. Every decision has a karmic value. So it's very important to move forward in a higher vibration, the highest possible vibration, right? This is about, you know, on some decks, this is the Judgment card, right? So this is definitely holding off on judgment of others. And this is, as I said before, it's simple. It's thinking about every decision that you make and think about the ripple effect of that decision, because they all have karmic value. And look, you've got the Four of Pentacles. You know, it's about letting this go. Whatever you're upset about, it's about letting it go. Something has upset you, or someone has upset you, and this, or, you know, it could be a litigation even. But this is about moving on and letting go of any kind of resentful feelings that you have, or vindictive feelings, anything like that. You've got to drop it. You're holding on to something that's not working for you. It's hurting you more than anyone else. This is something that you've just got to release. And in doing so, you will feel that freedom, and you can move forward and really enjoy yourself, you know, spiritually based. Be spiritually based this week, because there's a deep healing coming in for you. And it's like time to heal, darling. Let that stuff go. Let that hurt somebody else. You know, release it up to the universe to be healed. And therefore, so shall you. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.
For a personal reading with Mary, go to www.liveinthesolution.com.